I want to briefly go through the benefits of amla and ginger together, which is what this video is about, how it can help your hormonal cystic adult acne, whether that flavour is something you're going to like, how to amend it, or recipes and things like that. Before I get started, I want to say hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Alison. I would very much like it if you could hit that notification so you know when the next video is coming out. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and feel free to get in contact with me in all the different ways, whether it's by YouTube and reply, the comments, Instagram, Facebook, on our website, Tigs and Moo. And also don't forget that in the description below, if you expand it, you'll also find access to the Adult Acne More Than Skin Deep Guide, the Eczema More Than Skin Deep Guide, and the Dry Skin More Than Skin Deep Guide. Let's get started. Now I have to be honest and say that when I first came across Amla, which was only about 3 years ago, I purchased it in powder form specifically to use on my skin topically. Now, for all I know, because it looks like a gooseberry, while shopping as a child in Manchester with my mum and going to the actually diversely multicultural markets, it could have been staring me in the face. I just had no idea what I was looking at because I've only seen it now online in its fruit form, or I've used it as a powder form. If you do live in India or in a country that actually grows it and you're very, very lucky enough to have it in its fruit form, you can eat it direct to the fruit, but it's very, very sour. So people tend to mix it into a drink and create a drink out of amla itself, and also add in different things, which is why we're discussing amla and ginger shots. Before I move on, I'm going to mention some precautions when it comes to amla, but the actual precautions are the reasons I believe this fruit to be like a superfruit. When you consume amla, it can actually help to lower your blood sugars, which is fantastic if you're diabetic, but not so fantastic if you're already taking diabetic medication, which is why you should consult your doctor if you start consuming this or are thinking about doing so. If you are on any type of blood thinning medication, you should also consult your doctor, which means amla as a fruit must have some kind of thinning, a blood thinning capability, I guess like aspirin. So make sure you consult your doctor, again, if you're on any medication to thin your blood already. If you're not on any medication, then I don't see any reason why you can't try this. But again, if you are concerned, consult a doctor first. Now, with all that being said, let's have a look at why I think amla is a fantastic introduction to anyone's diet if you suffer with acne or a skin condition. So, rhetorical question coming up. Do you want glowing skin? If the answer is a big fat yes, obviously you can't answer me because I'm on the video, then taking amla can help with that. Amla helps to increase your skin's production of collagen, and it's that collagen that actually improves your skin's firmness and your youthful appearance. So I guess in that respect, it's an anti-aging fruit as well, a sour anti-aging fruit that you can drink. Amla is also high in antioxidants, which means it cleans up those free radicals that are running around your body that are caused by UV rays from the sun, pollution, bad diet, processed foods, the waters we drink with all the stuff that's in there. Stress can cause it, lack of sleep can cause it. Amla helps to clean those free radicals up, so therefore your body and your skin are having a benefit from this fruit. Amla is also high in vitamin C. Now, it is in fact 20 times more vitamin C than orange. So can you imagine? One shot of amla juice as opposed to eating 20 oranges. What does that tell you? So as you know, vitamin C can help to, with scarring. It helps to give your skin that glow. There's a lot that vitamin C does, which is why you also have retinol in skincare, because that's a form of vitamin C. Now, back in the days, I guess hundreds and thousands of years ago, our ancestors might not have known what it was doing, as in the science behind amla, but they certainly knew it was doing something, which is why it's been in Ayurvedic medicine for so long. I've got to say that one thing I have never ever seen on photos of the past, whether it be black and white or photos in colour, are acne or pimples or spots on anybody's face. Yes, they may have aged quicker because they didn't understand about the sun causing damage to the skin, but I never ever saw acne, so what does that tell you? Now, don't know about you, but as an acne sufferer and a woman in her 40s, I am down for trying any natural food or drink that aids my skin against dark spots, wrinkles, fine lines, inflammation, acne, eczema, especially as you can blend it with so many other goodies such as ginger. So when it comes to amla, I'm going to give it a try, as simple as that. As a fruit, amla is also known as a blood purifier, and it's when I found that out, that's one of the reasons I started to consume it as well as using it topically on my skin. I found that when I started using it, it was helping keep my acne at bay. Obviously, I combined this with the other things that I was already doing, but I did notice that my pigmentation issues, the hyperpigmentation, didn't seem as bad. When I had my acne, the scar didn't last as long and the scar wasn't as dark. So just adding that to my diet, adding it to my skincare, I've seen a difference over time. Now, I've said it before on previous videos, and I'll say it again now. It doesn't matter how much good stuff you're putting into your body. If you're still putting crap in, you're gonna get crap out. In other words, if you're still eating large quantities of milk, and you know milk is a trigger for your acne, or if you have lots of sugar in your diet or processed foods, as much as things like amla or ginger or other things that you can put into your body to help with inflammation, antioxidant abilities and properties, if you're still putting rubbish in there, you're not going to get as good as an actual benefit out of that particular thing you are taking. So an amla is no different. If you're taking amla every single day, but you're not seeing much of a difference, you need to look at what other things you're putting into your mouth and onto your skin. Before I started using amla, both on my face and consuming it, I removed gluten, which is wheat, rye and barley. I removed milk in the form of cow, sheep and goat. I removed sugar and I removed processed foods. Now I saw a massive change in my acne. It probably changed by about 80 to 90%. I started getting it less and less and less. I did still have the scarring because I had it for over 10 years. However, when I started introducing things into my diet that would then help with inflammation in my body, things in my gut. So as a result of putting things like amla in there, moringa, cinnamon, turmeric, matcha, all these different things are helping to calm inflammation down when I do have any kind of hormonal breakout. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to be, and what I'm finding, I'm not scarring so much. I'm also not getting as big a lump on my face as the acne used to be, and I feel like I've got more control. Now, because amla is a sour drink, there are different things you can do. One thing that I do in the morning is I actually, because I've got a juicing machine, I will juice some ginger and an apple, and then add a level teaspoon of the amla powder, give it a shake in a little jar with a lid, and then just knock it back quickly with a glass of water beside me. And there are other ways. I'm going to leave a link below for you to go to some recipes with amla as a combination with other drinks. And also not forgetting that you can still add it with other things. So as an example, I might just on one given day add amla, moringa, cinnamon, turmeric and something like chlorophyll in the same jar with a little bit of either apple cider vinegar and water, give it a shake and knock it back as quickly as possible. It might not taste fantastic because that's sour taste if you're not into sour taste, but I actually quite like sour taste. But I find the apple cider vinegar gives it that sweetened taste as well, the natural taste of the apples. Now, amla is best taken first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And I do find that because I'm mixing it in water, the body absorbs it a lot quicker as well, as opposed to, for example, getting a supplement or eating it as the fruit. Because I'm having it in its powdered form, I buy it in small quantities because in a powder form, if it's sealed, it can last 3 to 4 months outside of the fridge. But if you put it in a sealed container in the fridge, it can last up to a year. There are things that I absolutely love about amla. It's such a simple fruit, but it can do so much. It helps to boost the immune system, and as you know, a weakened immune system can cause inflammation in the body, can cause inflammation on the skin, therefore triggering your acne. It helps to detoxify the body, and as you know also, toxins in the body or a toxic body will affect your skin. Your skin is a symptom, the acne is a symptom of bigger issues going on inside your body. What you can find with amla is by flushing out the toxins, it can actually actively flush toxins out of the gut and regulate digestion. Obviously, let me get my words out. What's going on with your gut also can affect your skin. Remember, the skin and the gut are intrinsically linked. Amla can help with the absorption of other vitamins and minerals, and also it can strengthen the liver. So that one little fruit that looks like the gooseberry can really do a lot if you're consuming on a daily basis. So I've been raving on about how fantastic Amla is, but let me get on to the ginger, which blends well with Amla. So you may or may not have seen the video I did about Jamaican sorrel, which blends well with ginger also. Ginger as a root spice, is spicy, it's zingy, it packs a punch. Ginger itself is high in glycerol, which is another substance which is highly anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. And just like Amla, when you pair these two together, you're going to get a double whammy for what you're actually putting into your body. Individually, these are both very, very powerful ingredients, but when you put them together, you're getting even more. Just like Amla, ginger can help to boost your immune system, and ginger is one of those things you would take if you have a cold or a sore throat coming on. You can have it with a bit of lemon, ginger, some honey, a little bit of glycerin, and you've got a homemade cough medicine or like homemade medicine for colds. That's how powerful ginger is. And again, you don't have to actually peel it. You can wash it, you can scrub it, or you can actually peel it with a little spoon by literally rubbing the edge of a teaspoon against the ginger, and the skin comes off easily, so there's no waste. But either way, when you take ginger and Amla together, you're having a very, very powerful drink that's going to give you antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory properties, immune boosting properties, detoxifying properties. There's so much going on with these two ingredients on their own. It makes sense to at least give this a try. And if, for example, you find that Amla too sour, then add a little bit of honey. There's absolutely no reason why you can't add locally produced natural honey to those drinks. Ginger doesn't just help acne because it's so good at inflammation. Remember, it's cheap, it's easy to get hold of, it helps with things like eczema, psoriasis, any kind of inflammation on the skin. It helps with inflammation in the body, so it can help with digestive issues, nauseousness, vomiting, stomach upset, and for women who are pregnant, when they get that morning sickness, it actually helps to calm that down as well. So how could you not love something that is so cheap and so easy to get hold of? It's a fantastic thing to have in your fridge, really, or in your pantry. Now, if you don't have a juicing machine, ginger is something that's really, really easy to literally boil away. You wash it with the skin on, or you can take it off if you really want to. You can crush it with a knife, put it in some cold water, and then bring it to the boil. You then have ginger water. With this, I'd either mix it with Amla, like I've said, or with Jamaican red sorrel. I've also drank it on its own and added fizzy water to it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but what you can also do is get a little bit of honey in warm water and mix it, and then combine the two together. Bob's your uncle. It's really, really simple, but also whilst you're enjoying that zingy flavour, you're giving yourself some anti-inflammatory, antioxidant drinks, which give your digestive system a boost, give your immune system a boost, and also give your skin a boost. Now, in the past, one of the reasons I introduced ginger as a drink into my own diet and my children's is because of its natural antihistamine abilities. So if you're someone who has hay fever or allergies, it's definitely worth trying ginger as a shot with a bit of Amla, or on its own with apples, which is why I mentioned juicing at the beginning. So as an example, you could have either ginger water that you boiled, you could have ginger juice, which you've juiced from the machine. You can even crush it and chew on it as well. You can use it on your skin directly. But again, because ginger is quite strong, but you don't get it near the eyes. But lastly, what I would say is, if something like ginger works so well on its own, if something like Amla works so well on its own, again, when you combine the two, you are getting that double whammy of actual goodness. Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant for your skin, digestive issues, it helps the gut, it helps inflame skin, it helps inflame guts, it helps your immune system. What is not to like about mixing these two drinks together? And if you don't like the sour taste, add a little bit of honey. I'm pretty much done now, pretty much finished ranting. So all I'm going to say is remember to please like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the notification so you know when the next video is coming out. If you look below in the description, you will also see those free booklets, those guides I've created for you. Adult acne more than skin deep, eczema more than skin deep, and dry skin more than skin deep. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.